Hey girls, welcome back to Excuse My Charisma. I hope you're grabbing yourself a vodka and a spritzer and you're joining me for some girl time.
Excuse my charisma, vodka with a spritzer.
We have made it to the 12th episode of the season, so let's start this episode off with none other than the Buzz segment, where I tell you about the latest basketball drama, news, tea from the W, the NBA, college hoops, high school hoops, basketball, or nothing. This first thing that I have for you today is breaking news. It's so sad. People from everywhere are heartbroken and distraught because Kyrie Irving has torn his ACL and is out for the season. I'm a huge Kyrie Irving fan. Kyrie Irving is my favorite, not even just because of how good he is on the court, but how good of a person he is off the court. And just, I find that I align with a lot of his beliefs and I love him. I think he's great. So I'm praying for him. I'm hoping that he'll make a seamless, beautiful return. And I'm hoping that he doesn't retire because people are saying that since he's older, he is probably going to retire because it's hard to come back from an ACL injury, especially at that age. But prayers up for Kyrie, man. We love Kyrie in this house. It's my guy. This is a little random, but I was scrolling on my phone today and I actually found out that Eli Ellis is from North Carolina. And if you didn't know, I'm from North Carolina. I'm from Charlotte. Eli Ellis is not from Charlotte. He's from Hickory. And I just like find it so crazy whenever I find out that like people are from North Carolina. I made a video and I was talking about the McDonald's All-American list and like the fact that he wasn't on there. And like ever since, yeah, I've just been kind of just like seeing videos from him about him, just talking about why he's not on the ESPN top 100 list or just like stuff about his rankings. And I'm actually very confused. I don't really keep up with him. I don't really know much about anything that has anything to do with him. Um, but every time I open his comment section, I just see people saying that he's just so old and that he like reclassed 5 times. He's 19 and like I think he's a senior in high school right now. I really have no idea. Like, could somebody let me know where is Eli Ellis fitting? Like, what is he doing right now? Like, I don't know. And also, I've talked about overtime on here before, like overtime elite, like the league, and like someone told me that like some of the teams are actually also high school teams. I don't want anything to do with that. I don't need to talk about that because I'm actually very confused. Because a lot of people say it's like a prep school, and like a lot of people have like their different opinions on it, saying that, oh, like no one who plays for Overtime Elite makes it to the league, or no one is going D1, all this, blah, blah, blah. But I asked about it, and then I got a bunch of comments that were telling me, oh, Jared McCain went, some type of twins, I don't remember who, like Jared McCain, um, Rob Dillingham, and then they started arguing about how long Jared McCain and Rob Dillingham had anything to do with overtime. It was just a lot, okay? I don't know anything about any of that. So if you want to expound a little more in the comment section on this video, that would be actually amazing because it's not that I don't want to know more. I'm just very confused. Like, what is Eli Ellis doing? What are any of them doing, actually? I love basketball and I know a pretty decent amount about basketball and I love to talk about basketball. But there's just some things that I don't know if I'm ever gonna understand. I don't understand the rise of AAU. Um, I mean, I kind of get it. I get it. I guess it's like visibility or something. It's a lot of basketball everywhere. It's great. I don't know. I've had a few people ask me like, do I want to be a sports reporter? And I don't think so. I think that I obviously have excused my charisma because I am just a talker. I like to talk about stuff, and basketball is just one of my interests, so I made it a segment. Yeah, because I will yap your ear off. Just wait until the WNBA season starts. Oh my gosh, it's gonna get crazy up in here. Yeah, I love basketball, but there's a lot of things that have to do with basketball that I haven't really like unlocked or like tapped into yet, and I still don't really understand. And that's where I think all the guys in my life because I just ask them and I'm like, okay, so what is this? And what does this mean? And what is this? And I even ask TikTok. I ask the boys on TikTok. Sometimes they're mean about it, sometimes they're nice. Um, but usually they're nice. So that's good. A lot of people say that North Carolina is the hoop state. I don't know if I believe it, but there are a lot of good hoopers from North Carolina. And like, I feel like we have really good colleges for basketball. Do you believe that North Carolina is the hoop state? Yes or no? And if you don't, what state is actually the hoop state? A lot of people say California. I don't know. I think good hoopers can really come from all over the place, but one place that I do consistently see insane hoopers from is the DMV. It's not one place, but it's like an area. Speaking of good North Carolina schools, Cooper Flagg might stay one more year at Duke. Cooper Flagg came into Duke this year as a freshman, and he was going to do a one and done and then go to the league. But he was seen saying run it back, so maybe we'll see Cooper Flagg on the Duke court next year again. Cooper Flagg has had a hell of a year, so I wouldn't be surprised if he wanted to come back and just have even more fun than he's already having. Duke is killing it. Now, I grew up with a Tar Heels family, and I still am. It's still always go Heels. But for basketball, it's low key Duke. And like, I know this is a crazy rivalry, and I shouldn't be supporting both, but it doesn't matter, girl. I also like NC State. So it's just like, but I like NC State women's basketball. Just like, you don't ever need to be seen wearing that Duke shirt. People are going to get you. And I'm like, okay, okay, sorry. I mean, I don't really care what Cooper Flag does. I mean, I like watching him play basketball, so I just want to see him play basketball. I don't care if he declares for the draft or if he stays 1, 2, or 3 more years. It doesn't matter. Nika Mule has signed with Under Armour. Nika Mule is a UConn alum. She plays for the Seattle Storm now, and she just signed a deal with Under Armour. I woke up today and I saw the campaign for it, and I think Nika Mule is so cool. There's so many fashionable women in the WNBA, and Nika Mule has to be top three, top two actually. My top two favorite um, fashionistas in the W are Cam Brink and Nika Mule. I love their outfits. They're so cute. I think they're so cool. I think they're so it girl. Nika's so deserving of this and love her. She's great. Can't wait to see her get more playing time this season. She really didn't play a lot her rookie year, so I hope that the Storm will give her um, some more playing time. And also, with the amount of trades that have happened, I'm sure they can fit her somewhere. I don't think that she should start immediately because, she did tear her ACL. So I think we'll still work our way up to that. But it doesn't matter. I just want to see my girl on the court. I love Kyrie Irving, but I do want to talk about this very, very, very old news that happened ages ago between Kyrie Irving, Party Next Door, and Kehlani. I am a Kehlani fan, but a lot of Kyrie Irving fans hate Kehlani. Um, Basically, I don't have any type of receipts for this. So like maybe I'll find pictures and try and show you. And I don't even have a timeline. Like I have no idea what actually happened because I'm not one to get into like people's business a lot, but I just know that happened because people will make like mixtapes for Kyrie and then put like videos of him and Kehlani in the beginning. Basically, Kyrie and Kehlani are happily dating. I don't remember the year. I don't know when this happened. I actually was not paying attention when this actually went down. I don't know what I was doing. I was probably super young. But they were dating and next thing everyone knows, Party Next Door comes out with a picture of him and Kehlani in bed and just posts it on Instagram and like the caption is like something crazy. I'll put the picture up so you can see what I'm talking about. I don't even remember what it is, but it's actually insane. People are saying that like Kyrie Irving was depressed after that happened to him. But Kyrie Irving is happily married now. He's got kids. So I'm not knowledgeable on that, but I wanted to talk about it because I love Kehlani and I love Kyrie. And like actually if you think about it, them dating makes a lot of sense. Besides the fact that Kehlani is a lesbian now. Okay, now we're gonna move into the How's Your Heart segment where we check in with each other and see how we've been this week apart. I've been great though. I've had like a lot going on for like these past like 3 weeks, so I'm just kind of like finding my rhythm again and slowing down. I need to slow down and I need to relax because doing too much too fast for too long will take a toll on you and your body. So yeah, I've just been kind of just like taking it easy these past few days. Um, yeah, I'm doing great. My favorite moment from this week was probably talking to my sister because me and my sister love to FaceTime. She's in college and obviously I'm at home, so we just like FaceTime. So that was my favorite. Talk to her, talk to my other best friend, talk to our other friend, and yeah, I'm looking forward to. I ordered a new phone case. I'm looking forward to that coming in the mail. Retail therapy. And I'm proud of myself for slowing it down and allowing myself to relax and not feel guilty about just chilling for a second because I've just been doing a lot and it's time to sit still for a few. We have made it to the messiest segment of the night, the Just a Girl segment, where I tell you about my opinions on hot topics, not hot topics, some things that were just on my mind, and the world is still spinning because I'm just a girl. This is just like a random thing that came on my For You page, and it just kind of made me think that's crazy. Now, I'm young, so like, there's no getting engaged in sight for me right now, but I am really confused about people who are in long term, I'm talking 10-year relationships with no ring, unless it was a conversation between you and your partner that was like, okay, we both don't want to get married, then I'm confused. I just feel like I would never want to be in that kind of situation because I would feel like I'm waiting for something, and if you're not giving it, then I'm just gonna be like, oh my God, so like, what do we do? Like, do we break up? Because like, I don't want to have to ask you to propose to me. I would hate that. So it's just like, but speaking of relationships, how long does it take you guys to warm up to like talking stages and like people who are trying to like talk to you and mess with you? Because for me, it takes a second. I've had like my fair share of experiences with guys, and they're just like immediately right off the bat, just really trying to do too much. But my best experiences with talking to people and I guess like being in the dating scene has been when you're my friend first. And it's like, I know that you like me. And like, I know that there's like some sort of underlying thing, and it doesn't have to stay friends this entire time, but there's space that we know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I'm trying to explain what I'm saying, but it may not make any sense. But like, we are friends, but we also know how each other feel because I don't like to like rush into anything too soon or put a name on anything too soon. So I don't like to like say, oh, like I'm in a talking stage, like I'm talking to this person, like this is my talking stage. Because it's just like, I just like, let me get to know you. I don't want to just get to know you because I want to date you. Let me figure out if I even want to date you first. Like, let's just vibe. Like, we know that we're interested in each other, but the more we learn each other, that could go out the window. We could realize things about each other and ourselves that are like, okay, well, we don't really match on this level. And like, I would hate to find that out in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, just vibe for a second. I would say vibe for like a month and then maybe not even a month. Like, if you're talking every day, then maybe 2 weeks. Just vibe for 2 weeks and then you can make it clear, like, oh, I really like you. So this is becoming more romantic. So it can become like exclusive. And then you vibe from there on out, and then the person or you ask the person to date you, and then it becomes like an actual lockdown thing. That's how I feel like I would want it to go. Okay, last night I was watching a bunch of like old music videos. It started off with Drake, and then somehow it ended up with One Direction, and I almost got so emotional. First of all, I didn't realize how much of a crush that I actually do have on Harry Styles. That man is beautiful. That man is beautiful. And then also, it also just got me thinking, I cannot believe that Liam Payne died. Like, what in the world? Like, there was this tweet that was like, it's sign that I never died before, like for real. But I was listening to Best Song Ever and I watched the music video and I realized that I'm literally in love with all of them. I am. And if you see me having a One Direction era anytime soon, mind your business. Speaking of Harry Styles and One Direction and celebrities and groups, this is my dream celebrity dinner. While I pick out what I want to eat tonight, I'm going to tell you who I would want to eat it with at a round table. First, for entertainment, I feel like I would need to have Coco Jones. I would need to have Coco Jones because she's a girl, and I just feel like I just need her. She's just like somebody you just need. Sorry, guys, gotta check my lip combo. Ooh, I look cute. Anyways, yeah, like she's especially we're about to have this huge round table dinner with all these celebrities. She's the girl that I'm gonna sit next to and that we're gonna chat it up. We're gonna like, that's the way I need it to be. So that's why we need Coco Jones there. I would want to have Juju Watkins there. But the reason I would want to have Juju there, I don't know. She's pretty, okay? I want her there because she's cute and I want to look at her. Moving on. Okay. This is the list of people that I would want at my dream celebrity dinner. Lala Anthony, Kiki Palmer, Issa Rae, Taylor Swift, Sadell Curry Lee and Cameron Brink, um, Taylor Swift, Coco Jones, Juju Watkins, and Tate McRae and Jake. Those are the people I want at my dinner. There's different reasons for all of them. Like I want Lala there because I just love her and I think that she will give me like some really solid life advice. Issa Rae because I think she would give me solid life advice and she's hilarious. Kiki Palmer, hilarious. Taylor Swift, she would bring the good food and I think she would teach me so much. Sabrina Carpenter, hilarious. Juju Watkins, she's pretty and she's a go, and I want to talk to her. Coco Jones, hilarious. She's a girl. She would sit next to me and I would gossip with her the entire time. Sadell and Cameron, I watched their podcast and I think if I had a conversation with them, my life would be changed. First of all, they're hilarious together. They're there for a good laugh, you know? And then who else did I say? Tate McRae and Jake Shane. First of all, they're hilarious together. Tate McRae is hilarious, and Jake Shane is basically my inner dialogue. So yeah, I think that's a pretty solid dinner. And if you don't like it, you weren't invited anyways. Um, okay. I saw this video of Paige Beckers and AZ Fudd shadow boxing from like 2019 on my For You page, and someone was like, Paige Beckers was really shadow boxing in 2019. Or did I say 2018? I don't know. It was sometime back in the day. And I was like, whoa, like how long has that stupid hand game been around? Because that wasn't happening when I was in school in 2019. And like maybe it was, but it wasn't. And I was in elementary school in 2019. So, well, at the beginning of 2019, I was. I don't know where all that stuff came from, but it seems that it has been around for a long time. This is a crazy piece of news that has been all over my feed that I don't know who that girl is. I don't know her name, and like I'm really not trying to disrespect her, but the white lady who met Megan the Stallion and was like, "Oh, every time I hear your music, it makes me want to fight." Oh, girl. Oh no. No, no, no. Girlfriend. No. If you're a true Megan the Stallion fan, you know Meg does not do all of that. Never has. I could see if she said, "Oh, Meg, I put on your music whenever I want to feel confident. You make me feel good about myself. You're really lifting up the women, and I appreciate you for that." But girl, you're in this black woman's face, this black rapper's face, talking about you make me want to fight. Okay. All right. Anyways, that's all I have for the Just a Girl segment. This is actually a really chaotic episode, and I'm still gonna put it out because I don't care. I love filming these videos and I love posting them. Thank you for being here, And that being said, we're going to get into our final segment of the night, which is the Such a Girl segment where I tell you one song that I've been loving for the week, one product, and one person. So, my one song is Siren Sounds by Tay McRae on repeat. I promise you, I don't know, it just feels like it's some, it just, right now, it feels like the best song I've ever heard, okay? The product is Dunkin' Matcha because I'm a real life matcha nigga, and some of you are just now matcha niggas. I've been a matcha since birth, so period. And then the one person is my sister because she's my best friend and I love her. Bye.